Amazing facts about Jeffrey Epstein. So, he was a math teacher. What? I thought he was a famous financier. No. Did you know he didn't finish college at all? He got hired for that math job anyway. Why? Because he got hired by the father of former Attorney General Bill Barr. What? Then he gets picked out of obscurity after he gets fired from that job, and he becomes a finance guy at Bear Stearns. Then he gets picked out from there by the head of a giant company, including Victoria's Secrets. That guy's an enormous AIPAC supporter, and AIPAC is, of course, the lobby that helps Israel here in America. And he says to Jeffrey Epstein, hey, why don't you handle hundreds of millions of dollars for me? College dropout, rando guy who got fired as a math teacher. And then he starts handling that money. And the next thing you know, he starts his criminal enterprise. And, who visits Jeffrey Epstein 30 times? Ehud Barak, the Prime Minister of Israel. Interesting. Who else visits him? The head of Mossad. Interesting. Then Alan Dershowitz told Benny Johnson that he took Epstein to Israel and met members of their parliament. Interesting. By the way, don't ask questions about any of these. You're not allowed to ask these questions. His co-conspirator, Ghislaine Maxwell, the biggest groomer in American history, who was her dad, Robert Maxwell, one of the most legendary Israeli spies of all time, got a state funeral that Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin attended at the time. He was Mossad. Mossad is the secret agency, of course, the equivalent of the CIA for Israel. By the way, they're not the only intelligence agency that he has amazing connections to. Epstein himself once apparently told someone that he worked with the CIA. But don't ask about intelligence agencies. What's powerful enough to make sure that both parties don't do anything about a guy who dies under very mysterious circumstances with missing videotapes, missing guards, missing cellmates, inside a U.S. prison, who might have dirt on incredibly powerful Democrats and Republicans, but no one's allowed to say anything. And now we get an absurd story about how hundreds of girls were sexually abused and raped, but no one raped them. There's no clients at all. There's no list at all, and no one will ever be prosecuted. And we're not supposed to think that it's an intelligence agency that has this kind of power. I don't know if it's CIA and Mossad or Mossad, but are we allowed to ask these questions? Of course, because the official government position is nonsense. This guy came out of nowhere, supported by a lot of mysterious figures.